Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of the Four Horsemen. My name is Paul from Diecast Graveyard. Today, along with Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop, Xavier from Diecast Show Customs, and Jeff from 164 Revival, we are the Four Horsemen Diecast Build Team. Every month, one of the members of the team will select a casting, and they will select a theme. They'll send the cars to the other members of the team, and then we have to come up with something with that casting and in that theme. Well, this month, it's a Chevelle, and the theme is the 70's, picked by Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop. So today we're going to have to take this car apart, customize it the way we believe it should be for a 70's car, and just have some fun. So sit back and enjoy your favorite beverage, and let's go ahead and take it apart and see what we can do. Here we've got the 70 Chevelle. It's already been drilled apart. I love this casting. This is a beautiful car. It's a shame to get. I love the paint on this car, but we're going to go ahead and come up with something pretty crazy, I hope, and detail it up and see what we can come up with. But that body is absolutely nice. The base is cool too. At least it's got a metal base to it. Now the plastic wheels, they're going to have to go. And I've got some other plastic or rubber wheels, real rider tires, that I think we can do a really good job on this car. Of course, the windshield is brand new. It's perfect. And so is the interior. So we've got our plan to go ahead here. Let's start by just basically getting the car in the paint stripper. Here we'll take this Chevelle body and we'll put it in the paint stripper. We're planning on doing a color change, so we're going to make sure that we get the stripper on the inside and the outside of the body. I just use a stiff brush here and just spread the citrus strip around. Now you can use the citrus strip over and over again. Now I get a lot of questions. How often can you use it before you have to rotate it out? The best answer I can give you is keep using it while it still works. If it seems like it's not working very well, change it out and replace it and get some new stuff. But I'm always adding a little bit to it here and there also. So let's go ahead and let this sit in the stripper, and we'll get it out and clean it up and polish it up and see what we can do with it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. We've got it out of the citrus strip and we've cleaned it and polished it up. Now initially I painted this car black and I just didn't like the way it came out, and I would have added that film in here, but honestly I couldn't find it. I might have deleted it already. So we're going to do a faded paint job and we're going to do some custom stripes on this. The front half of the car, we're going to paint Spectre Flame red. And then on the back of the car, we're going to add a different color. We put some tack coats on there before, but now we're going to put some heavier coats of the red on there. And then we're going to let that sit for a while and then come back in and hit it with the next color. Almost gave it away.
A few minutes later.
The next color we're going to add is a purple. So we're going to fade it from a purple to a red. That should give us a really super good finish. I love these Chevelles. They're fantastic. And back in the mid to late 70's, except for Camaros and Firebirds and like that, every kid wanted one of these cars because they make great hot rods. Beautiful, beautiful cars. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that little bell to be alerted to any future videos that come out. Now I also want to tell you, make sure that you go to the other builders on the Four Horsemen and check out their builds. If you're not a subscriber to their channels, please go ahead and subscribe. Now if you're also coming from one of their channels, please subscribe to mine and you'll be alerted to anything that comes out that any of us do. All of these guys that I build with are fantastic builders, and I respect them very, very much. And that's why we got together and form the group the Four Horsemen, because we all push each other to get better, to come out with some new steps so we can share things with you folks and have a lot of fun doing it. So, like I said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll have a lot of fun. And we got a lot of videos between the four of us. And if there's something that none of us have covered, which I doubt, then you can start your own diecast restoration or customization hobby and have a lot of fun with it. And don't hesitate to ask any questions. Now that I got the main paint job done and it's dried overnight, I'm going to put some custom stripes on the car itself. Make sure that you cover up the other areas of the car that you don't want sprayed, okay? Because if you leave it open, inevitably, you're going to hit it with some paint that you don't want to, all right? So trust me on this one. Here I've got my stripes all laid out, and I'm making sure that everything is touching really nice. We're going to spray this down with some opaque light blue. And this is going to make some really nice racing stripes down the whole length of the car. Just make sure that your tape and your pinstriping is set. Now, the pinstriping that I have in the middle is the thinnest I could find. So what I did to make the thinner stuff is I took the thin tape that I had and I cut it in half with a razor blade using a straight edge. And I cut enough of it to make sure that I could put the really thin pinstripes down. So this is a little hint for you here. If you want to get to the point where you're trying to do really thin pinstripes, this is the only way that I know of how to do it, unless you can find somebody that sells that. Now look at how clean they look. Man, do they look sharp. They look really nice. I'm very, very pleased with the way they look. And those stripes down the center of the car says 70's. And that's what I was going for. Like I said, I had painted the car originally black, but I just wasn't happy with the way it turned out. Got a beautiful fade from purple to a red. That looks nice. And then got those beautiful blue racing stripes down the center of the car. I'm really happy with that. That turned out really cool. Sweet. Let's go ahead and move on and put it together. Here I've got all the pieces. I got the body, got it all clear coated, got it detailed up. We did the hood pins, the door handles, the signal lights on the side of the car, and the headlights. Here with the base, we did a wheel swap. You know, I was looking at those wheels. I says, you know, I may come up with something different, but I'm still not sure. Interior looks good. We didn't detail that out, and the windshield's just fine. Let's do the reveal. All right, look how beautiful this is. And at the very last minute, I did switch out the wheels with another set. We've got all the details on the sides of the car, the headlights, the tail lights, the signal lights, the hood pins, the door handles. That looks fantastic. Those beautiful blue racing stripes down the middle, that's what says 70's to me. And the nice paint job from the purple to the faded red Spectre Flame. Now I got those paints at the Redline shop, and you can do it too. Now folks, like I say to you all the time, you guys can do this. We make these videos to encourage you to get out there and do this hobby. Now these are common cars, these Chevelles and all these other cars that we do. Common cars that you can pick up from Walmart, or somebody selling them on eBay, or on the Facebook pages, the group pages. They sell them. You can get out there and get them. Ask us questions. We'll be happy to answer. My name is Paul, representing Diecast Graveyard and the Four Horsemen. Please check out their videos. I'll leave a link to it in the comments section. I hope you all are enjoying the videos. Please stay healthy, and let's get through this virus thing. Have a great day, and thank you.